bro. Bro, I just, what the, shit. Here we go again. Here we go again. My chair's messed up, but it's fine. I'm gonna fix it. What? Bro, holy crap. I'm still finding the words. Found the news last night and I'm like, I'll make a video on it the next day, but just sleeping on it and still realizing it, like, oh my god, there's a lot of news coming too from both Beyblade and Bakugan. It's just crazy, man. But we're gonna start off with this, all right? So, yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here. It took me 2 minutes to even just be able to talk because just sitting and processing this, but it's time for an epic video. Now, with this one, it's a news video. You already know. I'm sure you guys have found out the news and been seeing it everywhere and such, like Drago, Zenki, a bunch of other people reporting on it and such. Now, I got to give my take. The new Achilles has been confirmed, man, and is set to release in August. I think it's beginning August. That's my birthday month, so we starting off August in a major way, man. I'm hyped. I'm for sure hyped. Now, the new Achilles, it's called Zest Achilles. Now, with a name like that, I know it's like, oh, hey, Zest, like what? Like the sauce you get with some onion rings at Burger King or something, you know. Like, you know, zesty sauce. But, like, in the context of, like, zest, like, being different, like, adding some zest to it, adding something, like, with a little kick, like, something new with it. And it makes full sense, like, with the name-wise. It's just crazy seeing it go from, like, infinite to, like, zest. Well, I mean, union, infinite, zest, you know. But still, I don't mind the name. I think it's a really sick name. It's different. But, yeah, I think Zest does fit it very, very well because it's a zesty bay. It's a very diverse bay. Now, one thing they've always done with Achilles is made it super diverse as a balance type, you know? Having the different modes with it and such. We saw that with how they did, you know, like chose the Achilles originally having Dimension, or even like the regular Achilles having Extend Plus, you know? Like Extend, then Extend Plus, and then getting Shows the Achilles with Dimension, switching up all the different drivers with it, and then seeing Union with the different blades with it, and then seeing Infinite with the different armors and stuff with it. You already know with BU, they're doing like the full Ultimate Valkyrie effect with it, man. So, yeah, it's just crazy. Such a diverse bay. Now, the kicker is with this, the parts for it, I think it's Zest Achilles. I don't know the name of the disc. It is a new disc. And it looks like a mix between like Over and Ring. Now, you remember like Unicorn or Unlock Unicorn? Well, you know the original Unicorn or Unicrest, how it had Ring defense on it. It looks like Ring. It literally looks like a BU or DB version of Ring, but like also having big time weight like how Over does, you know. So some more airflow with it, probably having like the airflow points in it. So like Over with some airflow points. So maybe it will be pretty good with its stamina. Yeah, because having those points with the airflow. The kicker is the driver is Quattro dash, man. So they damn did it. I was hoping they were going to put out like a Quattro dash. I'm like, at this point, you might as well. And sure as hell, TT did. They went with Quattro dash with this thing, man. And it's a really solid choice. I was hoping either like something along the lines of Quattro or Dimension Metal Dash. You know, I still wouldn't mind seeing like a Dimension Metal if they made that, like just the bottom part of the Dimension being made out of metal or something. But yeah, I mean, with the balance types, it's been weird. They like take each other's gimmicks and such, you know, because like with Achilles, well, you know, like the layer flip gimmick, basically like World took that from Diabolos, you know, and then you had it where like, you know, like the crazy diversity. I guess it's kind of fitting in this way because like it's taking like a driver from Spriggan, because Spriggan, you know, having the big time diversity, like Spriggan taking from Diabolos, you know, and it's like now Achilles taking a little bit from Spriggan having Quattro, you know, like they just play like kind of musical parts when it comes like the balance types, like Spriggan, Diabolos, and Achilles, I'd say, because they just take gimmicks from one another for sure. Which is another reason I really hope that we have like a BU Diabolos. It's probably not going to happen. It's one of the ones that might not happen, but I'd love to see Diabolos. But yeah, so dude, the craziness is that I knew this Achilles was going to be diverse, right? Like it's a given. It's Achilles. They try to make the different modes where we saw that with Infinite, how it had the sword, the shield, and even the speed mode, like with the regular red mode. Now, this Achilles has 48 different modes for its switching. It has 48 different modes they could use. That includes the high mode, the low mode. That includes all the different modes for the Quattro. It also has different armors with it. So it's got like the speed mode with just the red. It's got like the attacking shield, like the blue part attachment. It's also got the defense mode for it too, because you see the yellow with this. So you can see the parts of Infinite. You can see the parts of all the previous Achilles with it, man. You can see the parts of like Z Achilles, Cho Z Achilles, Union Achilles, Infinite Achilles, all of them with it. They did it justice with this for sure. And Quattro Dash as a driver, it's going to be so diverse. Now, knew it was going to be very diverse. You know, it's just like how Spriggan is, being very, very diverse with a lot of different modes, being a shape-shifting bay. Up to this point, my honest opinion, Astro Spriggan is the most diverse shape-shifting bay. Like stock-wise, for sure. But TT done said, hold my Kool-Aid, and made Achilles even more diverse. The kicker with this that had me really shook, this thing not only has Quattro Dash, also a new disc, which is really sick. Also, the layer weight being 4, so another new weight with it, because we haven't seen 4 before this point. The big kicker, they done made Achilles dual rotation, guys. It can rotate both left and right. It can rotate to the right normally, you know, but it now can rotate to the left. We've literally got Astro Spriggan on steroids here, which, I mean, if you look at it from the context of it, when Achilles came in, Achilles always had Spriggan's number for sure when it came like to the show and stuff, like just balance types and stuff. You know, it showed how strong Iga was, but they literally made this the newest, most diverse stock burst bay. And the thing is, this Achilles has Quattro Dash, so it has the diversity that Spriggan had, even more so, but it has a dash driver with that diversity, so this Achilles is going to be a damn monster, dude. With my 1v1s, Astro Spriggan has not lost. Like, there have been a couple bays that I push it to the very brink when it comes to, like, my 1v1 battles, but none have been able to fully beat all of those modes. Now looking at it, just how diverse this Achilles is, it's even more diverse than like Astro is, honestly, because Astro is the flip with it, like the layer flip and such. And I think Achilles is the same thing, like the layer flip gimmick with it and such, and then you can just adjust it. But oh my god. This thing is a freaking crazy shape-shifting monster. Even more so than Astro is. Like, Astro's a beast. When it comes to the shape-shifting and the diversity, it's a given. But now this Achilles coming in saying, nah, man, hold my Kool-Aid. I'm still damn shook that it's left rotation, too. It's dual rotation now. This Achilles is not going to play. It's going to be a monster. I'm so excited for it, man. It's going to be a beast. And it's coming out my birthday month, too. Oh, my God. And damn it, TT, making all the different modes for this damn thing. It's like, I'm going to try to pick up multiple versions of it. Because literally now, there's like the balance mode with just the red. There's the attack mode. There's the defense mode. That's just with the right rotation. So it's 3 different bays you can get with just the right rotation. But now it has a left rotation too. So if you want to have a stock version of this bay in all the different modes and such, not counting the Quattro, you can switch that, whatever. But all the different modes, you need 6 of them. Damn it, TT. Knowing like big time, like kind of Pokedex type of collectors like myself, it's like, hey, wanting to get multiple copies. Now it's like 6. Oh my god, dude, that's insane. The craziest shape-shifting bay now, for sure, man. They literally just took like Infinite and put on steroids and gave it like dual rotation and Quattro dash, like a dash driver, also Quattro, and just it's gonna be a monster. It's a given, man. I'm really excited for it. I'm just hoping that the disc is heavy like Over is. It looks like Ring. It looks like Over with just a little airflow points in it, but it reminds me a lot of Ring. But hopefully it has some big time weight with it. I have no doubt, because considering the more attachments you add to it, it's going to get more defensive. Because I think it's just like the regular balance mode, just having the red, and then you have the blue attachment that you add to it, and then you have the yellow attachment you can also add to it, and then that's what fills in all the gaps and such with those attachments peeing together, but it also ups the weight of it. And then it's going to become more of a circle with that heavy weight. So even when it has the defense mode, it's going to have more weight, and it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. And the dual rotation with it. It's going to have a counter for everything. This is definitely the most diverse, at least at the current time, the most diverse stock burst bay. Like Astro Spriggan on steroids. Astro Spriggan's still really, really diverse, but this Achilles, oh my god. Zest Achilles is not going to play around, man. It's going to be a beast. You notice with like BU, it seems like the releases are getting better and better, even more so as they go along. Because, I mean, Divine, cool design, not the craziest performance-wise, Chain Kerbeus, overall really, really defensive, but can be taken out with, like, stamina and such as the main way of taking it down. So it seems like having Yard, and don't worry, I have plans to get it. Finances have just been a little bit tough because the concert and everything. Managed to get a couple things, that I'm unboxing on the channel and such. Opened one last night. Got another one I'm opening. Maybe I'm going to put it out today. Probably tomorrow, because today is just going to be news videos, because holy freaking crap, there's a lot of stuff that's dropped. But, yeah, I do plan on getting the booster, though. So no worries. When I do, I'm going to be doing the big-time battles with it. I'll put it in the poll. If you guys want to see, like, a 1v1 type thing, or if you want to just see like a giant survival battle, or if you want to see a mix of both. Or you can let me know in the comments even with this. I'll probably put out a poll for it. But yeah, this Achilles is going to be a damn monster. I'm shook. I'm very shook, man. And like I said, even after Kerbeus, like Dragon was still really strong. Like it's still like parts wise, it's going to be a beast. Gatling's a beast for sure. Stock wise, like just the main way of taking it down being the stamina, because it's a full heavy attack type. But this Achilles has a counter for everything, man. Quattro having the Unite driver, like it has the United piece with it. It has like the kind of quick extreme type tip with it. It has the Orbit Metal type tip with it. It has the Metal Survive type tip with it. So it's got literally a counter for everything, man. You see how strong Astral is stock wise. Like I said, that thing has not lost a 1v1 for me yet. This Achilles is even more diverse than Spriggan, and that's crazy, man. It's going to be a monster. But also, we got to get into the other parts for this, because there are some really sick parts they put in with this. So, there's only, like, 2 discs that they have in it. The one that comes with Achilles, like, the parts for Achilles, and then the other parts, there's a Chain Phoenix that they put in with this, which I definitely like that they put in Chain, because the only way to get it is, like, the random booster. So, it's another way of getting Chain, a nice recolor for it. Also, it has the Phoenix core with it, and the Phoenix core is another very nice piece, because the only way you can get that is with a Prominence Phoenix set. So recolor for the Phoenix core is really, really nice, man. I don't know the layer weight that comes with Chain Phoenix, but overall it's going to be really defensive. It also comes with like Fortress, which it's nice they put in Fortress, another way of getting Fortress, and also Metal Never. And I'm like, bro, they're doing the metal cap drivers again. It's just crazy. Like, Never didn't even need that. Like, now Metal Never, like now with the Kerbeus core or with the Bahamut, it's going to be a monster, man, because Never has some really good stamina and LID. I mean, they made Metal Drift, so at this point it's like metal whatever dash like you want to do just to balance out the game, man, for real. But Never has some good stamina on LAD, whether it's like opposite spin, tank. Same spin, tank. So you're going to see like probably Kerbeus combos, like same spin combos with Kerbeus and Metal Never. That would make sense. Or, you know, Bahamut with Metal Never. That would also make sense big time. But yeah, dude, just really, really awesome part choices for this, no doubt. And it looks like it was clear and red, the Metal Never is. So that's really, really cool. And then the last part being hollow. They put in a hollow with this. So it's hollow Ragnarok with 1D, I believe. Which is honestly really sick. Like, it's a gold hollow. And hollow is one of the, honestly, Super King rings that's really difficult to get. It's only with the random booster. And yeah, it's pretty pricey. So them putting in hollow, definitely awesome. I mean, we've seen Ragnarok before, the Ragnarok core. We have seen that before. It would have been cool if they put in like a recolor for, say, something like Lucifer, or even like maybe Solomon, or, you know, something else along those lines. But, you know, still Ragnarok, I'll take it, you know. Or like Uranus being another one they could put in. But yeah, still Ragnarok, I'll take it for sure. Because just another way of getting hollow. The 1D chassis is really, really cool. It would have been cool if they maybe put in like a dual, like a double chassis with it. But hey, I'll take it. It's a recolor for hollow, and that's really, really cool. Yeah, dude. So that's everything that comes with this set. Overall, if I had to give it like a rating-wise, like a ranking-wise, out of 10, I'd give this a solid. Like, there's not a ton with it, but just for what's in it, a bunch of parts that, you know, we haven't seen a lot of recolors for or anything, and adding a lot, even just getting this set, I'd give this set a solid 9 for sure, man. Because Achilles itself, the new disc that comes with it, Quattro Dash, something that we've all wanted to see, which is really, really epic. Getting another Fortress, getting a recolor for Chain, so it's easier to get that. A recolor for Phoenix, so it's easier to get that. And also, the Black Prominence, Black Phoenix with this, so you can make a full like Dark Prominence Phoenix if you get the parts with it, which is really, really cool. Metal Never, nice little take on, like, you know, a driver we have seen before. You know, but adding more weight to it and such, so it'll make it even more of like a same spin tank. And also like hollow getting with this is really, really sick. 1D chassis we have seen a little bit of, and, you know, also the Ragnarok we have seen as well a bit of, but, you know, those being the things that I'd say bring it down like a little bit. There's never going to be probably like a perfect ranking for any of these types of things, you know, because nothing's ever perfect, you know. But being constructive with it, this is a very, very awesome set, a very, very solid set with a lot of new parts. And yeah, I'm hyped for it for sure. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm still damn shook. This Achilles is going to be a monster. I'm excited to see the combos we can make. I mean, like, even that combo itself, like Chain, Phoenix, Fortress, Metal Never, seems like it'll be really defensive. It's probably going to be able to be bursted because, you know, just having the metal cap on it. But yeah, it should still be like a decent combo. And then also like the hollow Ragnarok, just seeing that in general, like a recolor for hollow and it's gold. It's really, really sick, man. So yeah. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm hyped for sure. It's going to be epic. I'm really looking forward to it. Starting out my birthday month with that coming out. Oh, hell yeah, man. I'm hyped. But anyways, that's going to do it for this epic discussion video. A little discussion news video, I guess. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. I think I have to burp. Yep. But yeah, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Until then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot, I'm up out of here. I'm going to add this in at the end, you know. But one thing I didn't mention is also they added the A gear with this. So another gear that is meant to go with Divine Belial. You know, so we got the D gear with it that goes on the disc. The main thing for Divine is just they got to add some major weight to it and make it even more jagged. You know, even more jagged so that it can get those major hits in. Because it's going to be a Beyblade lasagna by the time it's fully done with all the gears that they're going to add to it. They just got to make it as jagged and heavy as possible. That's the main thing for it. Because it doesn't have any crazy stamina or anything. So you just got to, like, put some major jaggedness on it with all the different parts. So the A gear essentially, it essentially takes the place of the F gear. So the shape of it seems like it's going to have it where like the points stick out even further when it comes to Divine. So it fills in that gap underneath like Divine's actual, you know, like wheel. Like how the F gear did for like Dynamite and Dangerous and Devil. you know, the A gear doing that for Divine. So definitely excited to see that. Like, it's obviously not gonna be like a crazy spin steer like how the F gear is, but it's just meant to like give it that much more like heavy raw attack, and hopefully it definitely does so with it. It'll be cool if like with these gears they incorporate like a little bit of metal with it, because that would switch up the weight distribution and such with it. It's not confirmed that the A gear has any metal with it, probably doesn't, but you know, as long as it makes Divine perform better, then I'm all for it, man. And the A gear does look really, really cool. So we still got like a gear that's probably going to be like the bottom part that goes around Adventure, you know, because it gets pushed in, you know, when you add like the bottom part to it. So we got to have a gear that's like the V gear, and then we got to have a gear that's like the L gear. I imagine them making Helios and Hyperion. You know, it's a big time rude one they're going to do. So maybe one of them or both of them come with gears. Maybe like the Hyperion gear goes on the bottom, and then maybe like the Helios gear will go on the top. You know, it would make sense because they're doing the gears for like the protagonists. Like we got the D gear for Dragon, we got the A gear for Achilles. So who's that leave? Helios and Hyperion. So it makes sense if we get 1 or 2 gears from them both, you know. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, man. It's gonna be epic. Like, there's a lot of stuff with this set, like to improve Divine, also just Zest Achilles in general, also just Chain Phoenix in general, like that they put that in there. Metal Never, you know, Fortress in here as well. Hollow, Ragnarok, really, really solid part choices for this, man. Definitely excited for this set.